The scenes coming out of Gaza right now are, well, they're just devastating. Entire neighborhoods reduced to rubble, families torn apart. But what really breaks my heart is the number of children affected. Duke, I've been combing through reports, and every detail just feels heavier than the last. You know, tens of thousands of kids injured, displaced, or worse. The ground-level devastation, people have compared it to an earthquake. But this, it's a man-made one.
An earthquake made with precision airstrikes. Look, I get it, May. It's gut-wrenching to think about civilians, kids, getting caught in the crossfire. But we can't ignore the tactical landscape here. Hamas's tunnel networks, their operations, they're embedded right in the heart of civilian areas. It complicates everything. It's not pretty, but it's the reality of urban warfare.
But Duke, that justification, it doesn't hold up when you see a father pulling 4 of his kids out from under rubble, knowing he lost 2 others just a floor down, or when hospitals are overflowing, pediatric wards with 100 kids and only 6 doctors on shift. And then there are children walking miles just to fetch unclean drinking water. This isn't collateral damage, it's systematic suffering. Where's the humanity in that?
That's tough to hear, no denying it. But it doesn't mean there's no strategy behind the operations. May, what's Hamas's play here? They put civilians in harm's way, because they know the world will focus on scenes exactly like the ones you're describing. Israel's pressed into a corner. Strategic pressure mounts, alliances strain. It's not as simple as bad guy versus good guy.
And while they strategize, Duke, families are the ones paying the price. UNICEF highlighted a hepatitis A outbreak just days ago, spread by contaminated water supply because sanitation systems are obliterated. Can you imagine living in those conditions? Mothers holding babies with broken arms, no proper medicines, emergency responders shot at while trying to save lives. That's the cost we can't ignore.
It sounds grim, May, but I still say this. We've got to look at ways to secure the region for the long haul. If you don't dismantle weapons stockpiles, tunnels, operational hubs, you're just putting a Band-Aid on a gaping wound. And yeah, civilian safety has to be at the forefront, but the mechanics of war don't allow for absolute isolation of targets. That's cold, hard reality talking.
True, Duke, but when we reduce people, especially children, to just statistics in those mechanics, it simply doesn't sit right. Shouldn't the approach to security involve protecting those innocents first and foremost? Seeing 6-year-olds beg for bread or clutch at something as basic as clean water, that's a failure of humanity before it's ever a failure of war.
I hear you, May. And yeah, even as a soldier who's seen his share of battles, hearing stories like those, it shakes you. Maybe there's no perfect path forward here, just layers of tough decisions needing to be made, but still gotta measure every move against long-term stakes. This conflict, it'll be defining decades from now.
And the people living through it, right now, they deserve the world's full, unflinching attention. To every humanitarian group stepping up despite impossible odds, and every voice raising awareness, you're holding the line. And Duke, conversations like this, tough as they are, they matter more than ever.
Yeah, guess what they say rings true. Battles are short, wars are long. But for now, let's keep folks listening, watching, talking. That's how we'll figure a way out of this mess.
On that note, we'll catch you next time. Take care, everyone.
Stay safe out there.